glasses, cigarette holder, tape, cassette recorder. He's getting there.
Is he?
That's not the reason. Don't bring that up to Steven.
You gonna shave the rest of it?
I don't know if he'll let me do that.
You tell him it's just like Hunter did Johnny Depp for the movie.
I know. It's the matter of principle, Steven. Shut up and sit down. So with that, then I will make a sculpture probably twice as big as that, as this piece. And based on reality, because this is all made up folds and, all that. This is all kind of imagination. It's pretty much, believable. But based on the reality of the film and photographs, I'll re-sculpt this. And there'll be subtle changes, like his head might be a little bit more that way or whatever. The fucking typewriter weighs 25 pounds, so Steven's gonna be, lugging that thing.
Steven got him puny?
No. I just think it's a beast of a typewriter. I mean,
yeah.
Even Jennifer was just like, it's a heavy-ass typewriter. I love that you have it in there because he had it with him everywhere. And it's just, one of the artifacts of, his life, really.
Now, okay, back up just a second. This image originates out of his 1970 run for sheriff.
That's where the piece began.
I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah.
And this looks like, there's a photo of him with the flag draped over his shoulders. Was it the concession speech?
Right. So this poster here. Yeah. So his concession speech to the Luce in the sheriff's race. That's what the original sculpture was based on. That's where it
That's what I remember. Good.
Right.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes. So now that Juan and Jennifer are a part of the party, I was just like,
Yeah, they are.
They
are central to everything that's going on.
we are a part of their party.
From now on.
Right.
And other people are not.
Right. No, I hear you. So I threw it to them. I said, this is what I've got. This is the idea. I think it's a good, valuable, relevant idea. But what do you guys want to do? Is it too much?
Important.
Does it overcomplicate it?
That's important.
Yeah.
Good.
And so they said, as basically, as a family, what's your vote? Wig or no wig? And I listed pros and cons of both. And they said, we like it. He had a number of wigs, of course, it makes sense. But we think we want to do no wig. So it's just like,
I knew that was coming. Good.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm really glad you're having that conversation.
Yeah.
Because I knew that was a big issue. The
yeah.
wig.
Right.
This is the biggest news that's happened in the Hunter S. Thompson Gonzo world for the past 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
And what's going on? This GonzoFest 2016 is going to be 20th anniversary celebration of the original 1996 Hunter S. Thompson tribute that I produced. And that's going to be a big part of our focus. They want it to be.
Yeah.
And they're bringing major players to the table.
I'm excited just to hand it to someone and say, what would you like me to do?
And that's where we got to get
How can we
to.
help you?
Now, I sent the
Make
message
this
out
be
to the
what you want
production
to do.
team this morning. I'm coming to the meeting on the 12th. I just wanted everybody to be on the same page here and to understand the magnitude of what has happened, is happening, and is going to happen with GonzoFest 2016. And we're going to look at it like this is the biggest Hunter S. Thompson Gonzo celebration in history. Even at the 1996 one, we can only get 2,000 people, standing room only, into the venue.
Yeah.
There are going to be thousands of people. I mean, it
Well,
can
there's
easily...
not a question of what page to be on.
Right.
There's not a question of what page to be on. We're on a page.
No,
And
exactly.
it's the page that's laid out for us of what they want.
But I want to make sure that every member of the production team, that we're moving like the most efficient greased oiled machine. And, after all these years, 1994, up until 96, up until 5 years ago when you and I started, when you launched GonzoFest and invited me to be a co-founder with you, I'm going to make sure I'm stepping out of retirement long enough to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Okay, thank you. I had to say that. I really like this.
Good. I do too.
And minus the wig, is much better.
Yeah, I agree. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Totally. So like details of my conversation with Jennifer and Juan, the Acosta medallion, that was another thing. She was like, you know, that should probably be in there. And, you know, I explained this is a maquette, things will change like that, like, you know, adding his watch and, you know, wristband or whatever else, you know, small details, but, and so just like a fun artifact of the piece, I was like, okay, you could send me that medallion and I put a mold on it and send it back to you. And if you want, I could make bronze copies of it for your family. Or you could just send me pictures of it and, you know, I make a copy of it for the life-size statue. He said, no, I don't want to send it, but, you know, I'll send you pictures of it. And, you know, that's perfectly fine. It's just a fun way of...
Good.
It's a good communication with them.
Good. And I have to say that this statue now, with the wig off of it, with the typewriter, this would look good. Think about this, Dennie. My goal, one of my goals of the 13 I wrote after Hunter died, was to get the Louisville Free Public Library, the main branch, 4th and York, renamed to the Virginia and Hunter S. Thompson Louisville Free Public Library. Talked with Mike Maloney about that, asked him to talk with the mayor. He said it shouldn't be a problem. Well, I'm going to talk to the mayor about it myself. And we had discussed briefly about, you know, where to put the statue.
Yeah.
And I initially thought, and I wrote about it, the main entrance, take the Daniel Boone statue to Boone County, even if we have to do it in the middle of the night.
Right.
And get it out of there and replace it with this one. But then I got to thinking about it. We talked about different locations, the waterfront, and then we said, hey, the library.
Yeah.
Why not put it at the library, rename it, and I'm thinking now, let's do it all at the same time. I'm gonna meet with the mayor and see if, you know, let's get the statue done.
He's gonna pass you to who Matt was talking to tonight about the technicalities of doing that there.
Well,
Right.
okay.
I'm trying to find pictures of it right now, but there is a really nice, okay, so here's the front of the library. Abraham Lincoln is right here.
Yeah, the giant
Right
Abraham
here.
Lincoln.
Yeah,
There's
right
a bigger
here.
one in Nebraska.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the giant.
This is my
top of
favorite
the mountain
one,
in
though.
Nebraska. It's bizarre.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on the interstate. Anyway, go ahead.
But Hunter, there's a spot right here on the other side of the library. That could be perfect for this.
To the right of that.
To the
that
right.
the back main entrance there,
Yes, yeah.
of York Street.
I
As
think
you're
it
walking
is
in,
on
Abraham
York
Lincoln
Street.
is on the left, so
Correct.
you're saying it's on the right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Of all the places I've seen so far, it makes the most sense.
Yeah, it does. It does, just symmetrically.
The focus of Jennifer and Juan's effort in terms of legacy building, you know, is the literary legacy. You know, it is Gonzo.
That's exactly
So
right.
the library is,
That's their
you know,
primary
right
focus.
there.
That was Hunter's primary focus. That was
Yeah.
Virginia's primary focus. That's my primary focus is the literature,
Yeah.
the writing,
Right.
Hunter's writing, and the love of books and literature.
yeah.
So, and that's why, you know, all along, for 20 plus years, teaching his works to students. It's the literature, it's the literature, it's the literature. What
Right.
if you didn't even know who had written these books?
Yeah.
Some of the greatest works of all time were written by anonymous, usually
Yeah.
women. So, I mean, if we just studied the life of Mozart, and if we had a Mozart festival based on his life, the biggest scene would be a farting contest on stage, you know?
Yeah.
So we look at Mozart's works. We got to look at Hunter's works, and the library is a perfect place to do that,
Yeah.
and that's where the statue should go.
Yeah.
Rename the library, put Hunter's statue there. Okay, good.
That's granite. And so I've asked Jennifer and Juan to select a quote to cut into the stone
good.
that goes around that.
Good, good.
I sent them a couple that I've been thinking about, but, you know, want them to have that responsibility.
Good. I think that's perfect. That's the
Yeah.
best way to handle it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They know